Hello, my name is Esther, and today I will be going over a short lesson plan on how to learn English as a second language. So let me just put this into full screen. Okay, let's begin. So, as an introduction, I will be going over grammar, writing, and literature. But for today's purpose, I will just be going over the grammar section. So the grammar section is going to include a total of 3 sections, and this first section I'll be going over the articles. These articles are important because they play an important part in the development of a sentence. So there are a total of 3 articles, and the first one is A. For A, you can use this in sentences such as, a cat climbed a tree, or I would like a cup of coffee. For the second article, we have Anne. For Anne, you can use this in sentences such as, she has waited for an hour, or an email was sent to the entire school. The last article is the. For the, you can use this in sentences such as, the fish swam to the other side of the pond, or I would like to meet the famous celebrity. For Grammar 2, we will be learning about subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement is really simple because it's basically just if the subject is singular, then the verb must be singular. If the subject is plural, then the verb must also be plural. So down here I included some examples. I am playing at the park, and we are playing at the park. I is singular, and am is also singular. I is the subject, and am is the verb. So if you put it together, you get I am playing at the park. Over here, we are playing at the park. We is plural, are is also plural. We is the subject and are is the verb. So if you put it together, we get we are playing at the park. Over here, I explained that I is the subject and am is the verb, which makes it singular. We is the subject and are is the verb. This makes it plural. So for grammar 3, we have the past, present, and future. For the past, we have I went to the park. I went. So you had gone to the park. For the present, I am at the park. I am. So you are currently right now at the park. In the future, I will go to the park. I will go. In the future, eventually, you will be going to the park. So to review back to the beginning, the articles were a, an, and the. So a can be in sentences like, a cat climbed a tree, or I would like a cup of coffee. And can be in sentences like, she has waited for an hour, or an email was sent to the entire school. The can be in sentences like, the fish swam to the other side of the pond, or I would like to meet the famous celebrity. For grammar 2, it was a subject-verb agreement. So subject-verb agreement is if the subject is singular, then the verb is singular. If the subject is plural, then the verb is also plural. So over here, I am playing at the park, or we are playing at the park. For grammar 3, it was the past, present, and future. So the past is I went to the park. So you had previously gone to the park. Present is I am at the park. So you are currently right now at the park. And the future, I will go to the park, is in the future, eventually you will be going to the park. So that concludes my 3 sections for grammar. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you guys in my next lesson plan.